Today is the 31st of July 2012 and this is TTH. So, welcome to my series and my Let's Play series. And yes, so this is episode 5, and as you can see there's some changes which occurred here. So I needed a proper base, so I did one. So it's a temporary base, of course, with the robotic mustache, of course. And yeah, our stuff is still up here, and the ravine is still down there. Not sure how to move it anyway. And yeah, so I did some stuff meanwhile, between the moment I recorded the first 5 episodes and today. So as I'm recording this episode, the 5th episode was just published, and yeah, it took me something like 6 weeks to get that one up. Shut up, sarcastic text guy, thanks again. And yeah, so as I said, there will be a few changes from that episode on. I think I'll make shorter episodes, and yeah, so because you know, uploading a 30-minute video takes something like 10 hours for me. Yes, my internet is just that bad. And yeah, so first of all, let me show you what I did while I was while I didn't upload all my 5 first episodes. So I took down a lot of trees of that forest here. So I have a lot of wood too. That was to get some leaves, because I wanted to use them on another project, to be more precise, the underground ravine. Except it didn't. Well, I don't know if I will actually use them, but that will be for another episode. Did some, you know, stockpiling for wool. Those colors, as you can see. So all of this is temporary, and yeah, and that's where our ships are. What else? I think I found more diamond down here in my strip mine thing. Go down here because it will take it some time to go back up, and we are not going down anyways. And what else? Oh yes, as I said, I found more diamonds down here, but I will not mine them until I get a Fortune 3 pick, because I'm a greedy bastard and I don't want to lose all the potential diamonds I may get from Fortune 3 pick. Even if I already have a Fortune 2 pick, you know, the diamond pickaxe, which is our very first enchantment in that world. And yeah, here it is. So what else? Oh yes, so that's all the wood I got from the forest. And if you remember, the beginning of that episode, I've said that we are the 31st of July. So basically this means that the 1.3 update will be released tomorrow, which means we need to do some stuff before it is actually released. and I've talked about the slabs problem. No, the wooden slabs that are in fact not made of wood. Well, we need to craft all this stuff. We need to craft all those slabs, because as soon as the update will come, they will be no longer obtainable. Instead, there will be another block which can burn, unlike these current slabs. So yeah, so I'll craft these things and put them in a chest, and I'll see you in a moment. Today is the 1st of August 2012, and well, it took a bit more time than I expected, but at least it's done. So I have something like 4 chests and a bit less than a half, 4 double chests plus 1 chest full of non-inflammable wooden slabs. So well, at least we have that, so we are ready, quote unquote ready for the 1.3 update, or almost, I guess, because we need to get those guys prepared to so I think we need to get some of those guys out, just to save us some time when the update will come, and yeah, so I'll use minecarts, and yeah, there I've prepared 3 cells, just like that. So I'll grab one of those guys. Well, getting there. Child abduction. This is so this is so wrong. At least I have one. Give me that back. They can't fit through that hole because they are, in fact, they have the same size of their adult counterpart, so it doesn't really matter. So we have the librarian now. Okay, yep. Take that back, thanks. And see you again. Well, when the update will be up, and now let's get that last one. Pop up. Get in there. There we go. So last one. Pop. Oh, also, if you guys heard, I said that today is the 1st of July. No, the 1st of August. And this is true. This is not a mistake. It is the 1st of August, but this is because I'm recording this episode at something like well, it's midnight right now for me in France, so so basically so that's why I'm not speaking too loud, and yeah, so we've prepared that for later today, but this will be for the next episode, because now we are going to do an enchantment. Well, it's not really, yeah, wait a sec. Okay, so we're back at the top. I just wanted to tell you guys that I did some potions, while I wasn't well, between the episode 5 and this episode. Yeah, so this we will see that again in a moment, but first of all we need to enchant that pickaxe and hope we get fortune 3 on it, even if I know this is less likely to happen on an iron pickaxe than on gold or even diamond pickaxe. So but we are doing it anyway. Anyways, yes, and I'm 2 bookshelves short, but that's fine. I've got these. Yeah. So we'll see you again in a sec. Okay, so I've talked about doing an enchantment on an iron pickaxe, and we are going to do the level 50, as I'm level 50 right now, and this is probably the last enchantment I will do before the next update. So let's hope for something interesting. Up. And fortune 3, more fortune 3 please. You've gotta be kidding. This is ridiculous, and by ridiculous I mean it's stupid. Oh well. So yeah. Oh, also little monument for white sheep who died because of the cactus, of the cactuses I planted here. That poor sheep wanted to hug a cactus, but that didn't work quite well. So so yeah. Oh, whatever. So now whatever. I did something up here. Yeah, yes. I've talked about the potions, and these are for 2 days project. So we are going to do a blaze farm today, a basic one. It will not have too much pistons in it, only for the crusher at the bottom, and this one, this design will be is inspired by Etho's. Yes, if you don't know Etho, then shame on you. No, just kidding. If you don't know Etho, I'll put a link in the video description anyway, and yeah. So first of all we need some cobble. Yes, I did some stockpiling of things. So we need, yes, we need a bit more. Well, I'll sort things a bit and I'll see you again in a sec. Okay, so here's the inventory. That's for our another expedition. Since we are going, we'll have first to disable the spawner to make sure no blazes will be able to annoy us while we process the spawner. Yes, and to be able to make things a bit more easy, I needed to make fire resistance potions. So and I used the blaze rods I got from our previous from the previous episode expedition, to use those blaze rods to make the potions. But I needed a slime farm because I didn't have any slime ball to make magma cream. So our farm is down here, if I'm not mistaken. Wait a sec. Where did I put that thing again? Well, oh yes, that's here. So here is the slime farm. So I used a third-party tool to tell if there was a slime chunk this place, and yeah, there we go. So do I need to leave anything here? I don't think so. Okay, so let's go to the Nether, and I'll see you again at the spawner. Okay, so here we are at back at the spawner. So first of all, we need to deactivate the spawner, and to do that, there's two ways. The first one being putting torches everywhere, but the problem here is that ghasts may actually prevent you from doing so, because they might blow your torches up, and my computer is just that laggy. I don't think that's gonna get any better with the next update. I hope they will find some way to solve that problem eventually. Someone spawned here. Die, I don't care, die. Okay, so now I'll just put blocks everywhere here, just in case. Someone spawned here. You die. So I'll try to so I'll skip straight to the part where I finally encased the spawner to prevent any further spawning. No, wait, that doesn't make sense. And I'll see you again in a sec. Well, yeah, whatever. I'm speaking Swedish all of a sudden. Okay, so there we are. That big cobblestone thing is the area where blazes may spawn. So since all these areas are covered, no blaze will spawn. So for instance, if I remove this block, a blaze may spawn here, if we are lucky. Yeah, got a spot for you. Go ahead and spawn. Okay, that blaze doesn't want to spawn. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. So now what we need to do is close this area so blazes cannot escape, and so we can be sure they will all be gathered in the same area. So we will bring them down. I'll have some kind of ice cream cone thing with a few pistons to push them down, but only a few because I don't have too many for the moment. But that will be enough to have a decent spawning rate, I guess. And yeah, so I will cover this thing. We'll cover the room, and I'll see you again in a moment. And yes, I did excavate the thing underneath, so I can have a better view of what the area looks like. So yeah. Okay, quick update. So I definitely don't have enough blocks to cover this thing entirely. I don't want to use cobblestone because I might mix this with the that cobblestone here, which prevents the spawning. So instead I will start digging under. Where is it? I will start digging the ice cream cone thing, and yeah, this way I'll be able to get some blocks. And yeah, and I'm not using netherrack either because of how fragile it is. And I guess I could replace, well, I guess I could replace the cobblestone with netherrack, but you never know, really. So I'll see you again in a moment. And there we are. So I've covered the whole thing, and I started digging underneath the whole thing. So this is where the blazes will fall. So every time there is a 2-block fall, so here we are. Okay, so I think I will use trapdoors on those sides, because I know that mobs consider them as a full block even when they are lifted. I'm not sure. So this will make sure that those guys will eventually fall into this center collection room. And one thing you need to know is that blazes will not fly unless they see you. So until then, they will just fall, just like any mob, except they will fall a bit slowlier, and they will not take full damage. So we can make this last drop as deep as we want. But yeah, so that's where I will make the collection chamber. And I think I will use trapdoors here too, instead of pistons, to retain the blazes into that chamber. So they will be trapped in here. And the idea is that once they are here, the trapdoors will be closed here, and the blazes that are here will no longer be able to jump, since they will be blocked by the trapdoors. And then that wall here will be pushed forward, and then those 2 blocks here will be used to crush those blazes. This way we will be able to weaken them, and then once they have been weakened enough, once they have been damaged enough, they will be only 1 hit from death. So I will be able to kill them simply by punching them, or by throwing splash potions of damage. So yeah, so I'll add the trapdoors in here, but I need to grab a bit more wood that I wasted on on non-inflammable slabs. So let's go. So I'll need a bit more wood, and I'll see you again in a moment. Okay, so I've added the trapdoors, so they are all in their open state. I don't know if I will need to add some kind of lever to force the state on always on, since they don't particularly appreciate block updates. So yeah, but I guess blazes should fall downward until they reach this room, which will be closed like that then. And now I think I'll need to, well, I will need to make the wiring. So So something to block this, then bring the pistons that are supposed to be here to make them push the blocks towards me, and then the two crushers, yes. So we can. So everything, all the timing will be done manually because I don't have too much redstone right now. I'm saving my my redstone for for the projects, since I still don't have too much. Oh crap! Yeah, whatever. Kill that guy first. Okay, whatever. So this is all the redstone I have for this project. So let's take that. Let's bring that down, and I'll start building the thing, and I'll see you again in a moment. And it's done. So I've done the wiring. So basically, this lever will control those trapdoors plus the back pusher, and this one will control the crusher. So for the moment, everything will have to be done manually. So you will have to count by yourself how long the crusher will have to stay to kill those guys, or to weaken them without killing them. Yes. So quick demonstration. So this is the back pusher. So as you can see, it closed the trapdoors and broke the back door here. So blazes shouldn't be able to escape. And I know that trapdoors don't burn, so there shouldn't be any problem. And what else? Oh yes, the crusher. So as I said, it's all manual for the moment, but yeah. So I'll explain you guys a bit how I did the wiring. It's something a bit pretty basic. Well, the crusher first, as it's the simplest. It's just a redstone line. You see. Going down here and going up here, doesn't even need a repeater. So yeah, so both are activated at the same time. And for the trapdoor thing plus the pusher, it's just this, in fact. So I had to do that trick, because if I didn't, that would have activated this piston underneath. So that's one of the old glitch that existed since the pistons were introduced, I think. And yeah, so you can activate these repeaters will activate the torches you can see behind the redstone torches you see here. So they will make sure the trapdoors will stay open. And so we have the same thing on the other side. So same problem with the piston underneath. So the delays here are there's a delay of 1 here, 1 tick, plus 1, so this makes 2, and a delay of 2 here because you need to have 2 ticks on this one, and I prefer when both pair of trapdoors are closed at the same time. So yeah, I don't know if that would have really affected to put 1 here and 2 on the other side, but yeah. And as I said, this line is connected to the back pusher too. So since there's no real easy way to get those things 4 pistons pushed at the same time, I needed to make so this line will activate these two pistons, and this line will activate these two ones. Yes, yeah. So guess it's time to do to test this thing out. So we will need to get inside the thing. First of all, we need to do this. So I will have to remove all this cobblestone, and yeah, so that's the most dangerous part, and I will probably have to leave this place until the blazes are all gone, since they will be aggro at me. And yeah, and no need to put some light here because they spawn at something like level 12, so that's why they are so hard to deactivate. Yeah, there. Well, whatever. So I will. Yeah. So let's start with this, and let's do this. So what side first? Well, I think I should have used some kind of iron pickaxe, but yeah, what do you want? Shouldn't be too long until some guy spawn. There we go. So yeah, and the light you can see on top is because of the torches I've left on this thing. Didn't bother removing them because I knew I will be taking them down with the cobblestone once I will reactivate the spawner, and we have someone. Goodbye. So this side is down. Now let's hope for them not to kill us in the process. Definitely need a. Guess I should have used an iron pickaxe, but oh well. I broke both when I was mining for netherrack to do the thing, you see. So yeah. Oh crap. Okay. These things are down. Well, if nothing interesting happens, I will just skip straight to when I'm done or almost done, and yeah. Crap. Yeah. So I think I found a flaw in the design. And almost done. Well, things are not getting too good right now. Not going too good. Die, die, die. Yeah. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know if that's not a good thing for me. I have to deal with those trapdoors when I will exit. There. Guess that's good now. Almost, I guess. Well, I guess it's time for a little tryout. Yeah. Apparently it works. So now let's see. Do they get in there? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. Yeah, I fail at counting in English. I keep mixing the 15 and 50, for instance. I keep mixing them up because I always assume that the shortest is the smallest, while in fact it's the contrary. No, 15 is longer than 50, so yeah, whatever. So I keep mixing this thing all the time, but yeah. But apparently our thing seems to be working not too bad. Is it closed? Yes. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19. Stop! I think I skipped a number, but whatever. He should die in one hit. Yes. Perfect. So now I guess it's time for I'll be able to make more XP now, and this is how I will be able to make more enchantments, because I really want to have a Fortune 3 on an iron pickaxe, but maybe this will be more easy on the next update, which will happen yes, later today, because today is the 1st of August, and that's it for today, guys. So thanks for watching, and see you again next time. Oh, and one last thing before we leave. As I am speaking right now, I still don't have any subscribers, so yeah, this is pathetical. Yeah, but so that's why I will do one subscriber special, just to tell you guys how desperate I am. Yeah. So unless that first subscriber is a spam bot or something, he will get his special monument, but don't expect much from it. It will be something like an obsidian block up high in the sky with a sign on it. But yeah, so now that's really it for today, and thanks for watching, and see you again next time. Oh, and by the way, the 1.3 update was just released. I should say the 1.3.1 update. So yeah. So that's it. Thanks again, and see you next time. Once again, I keep repeating myself all the time. Yes!